back in the headlock. It's TNA, it's Halloween, and it's out of control. Let's lock up. In the most interesting news to come out of TNA since the ring had 6 sides and only 1 angle, the company announced their 24/7 initiative where the action never ends. A change of pace from the where the story has trouble getting started initiative they've been using since 10-10-10. The idea is that it is a cameras everywhere approach to TNA storytelling, with exclusive content that allows their characters to shine when they would normally be impeded by Dixie Carter trying to act her way out of the paper bag. This is definitely a step in the right direction, as TNA has trouble doing in 2 hours what NXT has been able to accomplish in 1. Whether it's spending time with Ego in the Botanical Gardens, or being with Manic during his more private moments. The mask stays on, ladies. The idea is that this will bring more attention to Impact Wrestling and allow TNA to poach Zack Ryder once the WWE eventually drops him. This initiative comes on the heels of TNA's Bound for Glory, their biggest show of the year with one of their biggest houses of the year with 4,000 people in a 12,000 seat arena. Those in attendance claim that the staff were moving audience members to the front row facing hard camera in order to make it look like a packed house. This does not help the rumors of TNA losing money and spending the money they do have poorly. Which is also why TNA recently announced their return to Universal Studios, the company's original home for television tapings. Their choice to take Impact on the road was met with about as much success as their choice to move to Monday nights, so this should save the company some money. Now, if only they spent that on their talent. Scratch that. The rest of their talent. Their first night of TV tapings will be November 21st, coincidentally the same night that WWE will tape NXT at Full Sail University 15 minutes away. I'm not saying the WWE views TNA as competition, but that's just petty. In the rumor mill, it appears that 2 new talents may be coming to the WWE. One is an unknown UFC fighter who met with the company this past week. So far, all we know is that it's not Chael Sonnen, although I'm willing to rule out Ken Shamrock because, come on. Come on. Really. Come on. The other is former football player and enemy of CM Punk, Shawn Merriman. Now, some fans may remember when CM Punk and Shawn had that Twitter beef a while back, after Punk saw Shawn hitting on and striking out with the WWE Divas. 2 years later, he may try again. And speaking of Punk, rumors arose that he may be dating WWE Diva AJ Lee. The two were spotted at a Chicago's Cubs game together, and although this may be a little too People's Magazine form of fact-checking, if this is indeed true, CM Punk, I fucking hate you. Now, once CM Punk is done with the Ryback, it appears that Big E Langston is next up to feud with the big guy. So far, he's getting his feet wet with Curtis Axel, but once that's done, we can expect him to climb up the ranks of Heyman guys. Big E has been getting over fairly quickly as a face, and Ryback's best work so far has been as a heel, so as long as this goes better than the Mark Henry feud, we should be fine. And finally, with Michael Hayes being sent to WWE's Naughty Corner, it appears that the Road Dogg is gaining power within the company. Supposedly, he is well liked backstage, and the roster is very happy about this. Although that could just be because he's not a racist. This takes us from one World Heavyweight Championship douche canoe to another, which in this case is... No, that can't be right. It's you guys. Well, not all of you. Actually, a select few, but congratulations nonetheless. Sad news this past week for Hall of Famer Sonny, as she discovered she still wasn't cancer-free. As is par for the course with the wrestling industry these days, she took the news to Twitter, where she was, shall we say, met with a mixed response. Certain tweets, such as, "Fuck off, Sonny. You have no idea what people with cancer go through. You're a nobody." Claiming to have cancer, this is just another tactic for her to get y'all to open your wallets without her opening her legs. And my personal favorite, "You're a fucking joke with this bad doctor visit. Go away." Okay, let's approach this like reasonable adults. She has cancer. Alright, it's one of those diseases that's, I don't know, like cancer. It most definitely falls in the realm of if you don't have anything nice to say, then shut up. Even if you don't believe her, which for some of you seems to be the case, then don't follow her or, I don't know, respond. You think she's doing this for attention, then telling her is giving her attention. Now, not only do you risk being an asshole if you're wrong, but you are feeding her the exact thing you're accusing her of craving, making whatever you were hoping to accomplish by being a rotten human being null and void. Now, she has responded somewhat poorly to her critics, most likely from being in an emotional state from finding out, and I can't stress this enough, that she has cancer, including telling one fan, "Asshole, I hope you get cancer and die from it." That was wrong. That was really wrong. But I am not going to include her in the World Heavyweight Championship douche canoe title, because she has cancer. And you don't give people with cancer the World Heavyweight Championship douche canoe title. You know who you give it to? People who cyberbully those that say they have cancer. You douche canoes. And on that highly positive note, we end our show. Looking forward to seeing Magnus brush his teeth every morning? Will this new initiative help or hurt TNA? Then tell us in the comment section below. Also, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Facebook pages of both us and JuiceMakeSugar.com, the revolutionary force in Smart Mark Entertainment. Next week is Kane Week, so go check Nick, Dave, and Andy as they try to explain why Katie Vick was best for business. My name is Noah Waterman. Have a happy Halloween, and until next time, don't try this at home.
Great tasting Chef Boyardee Big Beefaroni. Open up a can for yourself.